Hey guys, welcome to Man City Fan TV. This is Kiam and this is another episode of FIFA Knows. It's Manchester City versus Liverpool. This is the series where we try and predict the result of Manchester City's next real life fixture by playing a game of FIFA. So it's a big game this weekend, a very, very big game over at Anfield. Some call it Clanfield. It's going to be a tricky one. We've got a few players out. We've got a number of injuries. Obviously, Liverpool seem to avoid those injuries. I don't know how they manage to keep all the players fit. You know, they get a couple of minor injuries, but they seem to have the same 11. We've got a number of our star players. Leroy Sané, Laporte's missing as well. Obviously, you know, there's a couple of players carrying knocks as well, who've only recently come back. So it's going to be interesting to see what team Pep picks for this one. But I have selected a team, and it's very similar to the team that played against Atalanta in midweek. But I do think that there will be a couple of changes on Pep's side. I think he's going to be looking at bringing in probably Kyle Walker to start and not in goal. Although he did quite well, didn't he, to be honest? In goal, he was pretty good, to be fair to him. But here's the Liverpool team. This is probably going to be the lineup. I mean, FIFA's pulled this out of the bag, but that pretty much will be it. But this is the team I'm going to go for City. Ederson in goal, hopefully he's okay. Walker at right back. Stones, Fernandinho and Mendy. I've then gone for Gundogan holding. Bernardo Silva, Kevin De Bruyne. And then I've gone for Riyad Mahrez on the right, Sergio Aguero up front with Raheem Sterling on the left. So the only changes there compared to the game against Atalanta in the week are Aguero up front instead of Gabi Jesus and Cancelo out, Walker in. So I think that's the team Pep's going to go with. And to be honest, I'm going to be a little bit worried if I see Gundogan in the holding position. I must admit, I think he might get overrun, but in saying that, I don't know who else we would actually play there. But if Rodri's not fully fit, Fernandinho needs to cover at centre-back. So it's really going to be a difficult task to get anything from Anfield. I'm not super confident myself, but let's see if FIFA knows and FIFA can predict the score. So obviously the Liverpool fans are pretty confident. You know, they've been getting the rub of the green this season so far, and I'm sure that will continue. We're going to be up against 12 men this weekend, but we can do it. We know we can do it. I mean, last season we went there, we kept it pretty tight, and I think Pep's going to have to do that. He's going to have to keep the game pretty tight, keep us compact, not allow much space around the back, and then just play on the counter-attack. We did that last season and we did it pretty well. And to be honest, we should have, you know, actually nicked the win. I mean, yes, Mahrez missed the penalty at the end, but we had quite a few chances. And if we had a decent ref, which you very rarely get at Anfield, I think we would have had one or two more penalties in that game as well. I think there was one earlier on that was a stone wall penalty when Aguero was still on the pitch. But we've got to try and do it. We've not won at Anfield for many years. We're due a victory. It has to happen sometime, and sometimes in football when you've got injuries, that's the time to get your results, because it just, you know, it just happens. So here we go. Does FIFA know the result of this one? So far 18 minutes on the clock. Very bitty game actually. Here's Mendy down the left, plays it into Sterling in the middle. Sterling's due a big game. Pretty much disappears every time he goes to Anfield, and I'd love to see him pop one in at the cop end, pop the winner in. And here come Liverpool on the break. Jordan Henderson to Salah. Apparently there's some debate at the moment whether Salah should start. I think the Liverpool fans have not been that impressed with him recently, but he's a dangerous player for me. I think he will start against City. I think Klopp will play his best players. Here's De Bruyne. We need a big game from Kev, don't we? Kevin De Bruyne could run that game if he gets a grip of it in the midfield. Here's Aguero. And Liverpool here proving difficult to break down. So far we've not had much to do defensively though. Jordan Henderson on the right. Leaves it into Wijnaldum. Well played by Mendy. It was nice to see Mendy in midweek. I think he was looking a little bit sharper. He was up and down. Looked like he'd been doing a bit of work in the gym. I was quite impressed with his movement, which is pretty good because he's been struggling a bit with mobility since he came back, which is understandable after a bad injury. Great ball inside. Here comes Riyad Mahrez. Plays it to Kevin De Bruyne. No defenders there. So Liverpool, as expected, pretty tight defence. 35 minutes on the clock. Now, I don't know about you guys. If you're on the social media, you will have seen some of the Manchester City Liverpool fan sort of interaction on Twitter, and it really is mind-numbing. They're such a cult, aren't they? They're such a cult fan base. They wonder why people don't like them, and it's just bizarre. I mean, they talk about City fans as if we're plastic fans. That's the first thing they say. They call us plastics. Let's be honest. Man United and Liverpool invented the word plastic. Their fans are basically Johnny-come-latelys, or they are fans that jumped on the bandwagon a few years ago when they were successful. They jumped on the bandwagon because it was popular when they were at school. It was more popular to support them than support anyone else. You know, they could have gone on and support the local team, and you get a lot of Liverpool United fans that you from down south, from all different places. They could have supported the local side, but it was too hard for them to do that. You know, they didn't want to do that. They didn't want to go through the cold, wet nights watching the team doing crap, the local side doing crap. So what did they do? They looked in the newspaper, they saw Liverpool were doing well, and they picked them to be their club. And it's just the equivalent of me or you picking Real Madrid or Barcelona as our club. It's glory hunting, and they are the real plastic. So never let any Liverpool fan talk to you about being plastic. They've never had bad times, and they don't know anything about supporting a football club. I don't care whether they sing "You'll Never Walk Alone." I couldn't give a monkeys. And it's 0-0 at half-time on this FIFA Knows. 0-0. Not much happened there. It's a pretty tight game, but I'll take that. I mean, if that's how it goes, I'll take that. Raheem Sterling there, strolling off, needs to wake up a little bit. He's got a bit of work to do. I mean, look at that. There's the match facts. No shots on goal, no shots on target, no shots, full stop. But we've had 73% of the possession. Now, if we can do that, I'll be quite happy with 73% possession at Anfield, I must admit. But if it's such a dull affair like the first half here, no shots at all on target, I don't think we'll be impressed. It's been billed as a big game, so we do want it to be a little bit more entertaining than no shots on target. There's Aguero. Can Aguero get a shot off? Well, there's a shot. Not on target, but it's the first shot. I mean, Aguero last season, that game at Main Road, what a finish that was. That goal, the first goal, where he just cut inside, smashed it past Alisson. What a finish that was. And that pretty much, for me, that moment, well, that I suppose with the company moment, but that moment was when all the hope came back. It's when I realised we could win the Premier League, and we did. They bottled it again. The Scousers bottled it. Oh, it's a header. There we go. 1-0 City. Is it Kevin De Bruyne with a header? We've scored from a corner. Look at this. Kevin De Bruyne. No, he's crossed it. Who's got the header? Is it Aguero? Or is it an own goal? It's not an own goal, is it, by Virgil van Legend? Surely not. It is. I think it's an own goal by Virgil van Legend. The Ballon d'Or. The man who spends a couple of weeks at Southampton, comes across, puts a Liverpool shirt on, and look at that. Virgil van Dijk, own goal. Stick your Ballon d'Or. You're having a laugh. Pep doesn't know whether to laugh. It's 1-0 to City at Anfield. I will take this. A Virgil van Dijk own goal. That would be beautiful. We've got to try and keep them out now. Mane's on the run down here. Here comes De Bruyne, plays it. Bad ball there into Wijnaldum. Liverpool putting a bit of pressure on now. Fernandinho cuts that one out into Sterling. Aguero's trying to get the run then on Joe Gomez, but Gomez read it. I think it'll probably be Matip, won't it, playing at centre-back, not Joe Gomez. Mane. This is the man we do need to watch, though. Mane, he's a danger man, and here he is. Oy, look at that. Mane there, cut inside. He will be a danger man at the weekend. Look at that. Good save by Ederson, tips it over the bar. 57 minutes gone on this FIFA Knows. Hit the like button, guys. Hit subscribe and the bell notification. Ooh, Van Dijk there nearly got back in for an equaliser. Yeah, hit the bell notification. And let me know in the comments down below, what are your score predictions? What do you think it's going to be? Do you think City are going to beat Liverpool? They're going to do something they've not done for many, many years at Anfield? Or will it be like last season? Is it going to be a stalemate? Or will it be like the season before, where we just completely bottle it and Liverpool absolutely pummel us? So you never know, do you? It could go anyway. It literally is so hard to predict the score of a City-Liverpool game. I mean, when you think about it, we had a 5-0 at the Etihad. We've had a 4-1 to Liverpool at the Etihad in recent years. And then we've had a 2-1 City win. We've had a 4-3, I think it was, at Anfield a couple of years back, or a season or two ago. So it's just all over the place. A 0-0 last year. But the two, very good team. You've got to give Liverpool credit, and I know I slag Liverpool off, but you've got to give them a bit of credit. They would at least be. That's a good shot, Sterling. Aguero with the follow-up. Sterling, can he score at Anfield? No, he's offside. But no, you've got to give them a bit of credit. Klopp's got them playing. They're a team that press. They know the system. I think they get very lucky, like I say, they don't get many injuries. And I think they do get a hell of a lot of decisions. I think if you were to take away a lot of the decisions, and if the diving was pulled up, and I'm not having this, that Mane doesn't dive. I mean, come on. It's ridiculous. I don't care if I'm a City fan, West Brom fan, anyone. If you don't think Mane's a diver, I'm sorry, you need to watch a different game. But if they were pulled on the diving and actually didn't get the points for those dives, I think Liverpool would be struggling to compete with City. I really do. I think we would be way ahead. Obviously, it's a little bit different this season because we've got injuries. So I think injuries are actually robbing English football fans of seeing the greatest Premier League team get its third title. I mean, we might still get our third title. Hopefully we can hang in there. And that's what it is. We've just got to hang in for a few weeks, get some of the players fit. Hopefully we're not too far behind. Obviously starting with this weekend at Anfield. We don't want to go 9 points, but even if we go 9 points, it's not over. We know Liverpool bottle it. It's just in their DNA in the Premier League. That's a good ball. Aguero. It's ahead of Mahrez. Is it Riyad Mahrez? It is. 2-0, Riyad Mahrez. Look at that, made up for the mistake last season when he missed the penalty at the end of the game. He's gone in, popped a little header in there at the near post. Runs over to the Liverpool fans, probably not wise, because you might get a few bottles flying at your head. We know what they're like. So great header. 2-0 to City at Anfield, and I will take this. If FIFA knows, then it's going to be a very good weekend for the Blues. Klopp's not an happy man. He's going to have to go and have a breather and sit down and have a think about Pep. But it's 2-0 to City. 83 minutes on the clock. We've got an own goal from Virgil van Dijk, and we've got a Riyad Mahrez header. I will take that. I will take that indeed. Oh, Mane's in though. Mane's in. Great save by Ederson. Bernardo Silva's on a run. A little bit of space now for Aguero. Oh, Virgil van Legend just steps in. They've made Virgil van Legend a beast of a player on FIFA. Strange, because when he was at Southampton, he didn't play that way. I always remember the old FIFA when Alan Smith played for Leeds United, and then he joined United. And I think FIFA came out not long after, a couple of weeks after. Oh, what a shot. Yeah, FIFA came out a couple of weeks after, and Alan Smith just turned into this world beater of a player. It's literally all you have to do. If you sign for Liverpool or United, your ratings go up instantly. Cross by De Bruyne. That's a good header. Oh, Fernandinho with a header. This could be another dinking. Aguero, it's 3-0. Is he onside? That's the question. He is. He's onside. Look at that. A little dink into the box. And Aguero jumps into the cop. Sergio Aguero has jumped into the cop. That wouldn't be a wise move in real life, because you'd have half of the Scandinavian tourist fan base attacking you. But look at that. Great little turn. Sergio puts it into the net. 3-0 to City. Jurgen Klopp, get back in your box, mate. And that man again, Sergio, does the business against Liverpool. I'm happy with this. I am happy with this. And there you go, full-time whistle at Anfield. Liverpool 0, Manchester City 3. So that is what FIFA is predicting for this weekend's game. Now that would make me incredibly happy. I've got to say, I don't think that will be the scoreline, but you never know. You never know. City are capable of it. We can go there. If we get the rub of the greens, if the referee's strong enough, City can go and get a decent result like that. So there we go, guys. FIFA knows. Manchester City 3, Liverpool 0. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. Take care and enjoy the game this weekend.